Matthew chapter 22 verse 21 is a significant verse in the New Testament where Jesus responds to a question about paying taxes to Caesar. The context of this verse is a conversation between Jesus and some Pharisees who were trying to trap him with a controversial question. They asked whether it was lawful to pay taxes to Caesar, the Roman ruler, knowing that this topic was divisive among the people. If Jesus said it was lawful, he might alienate the Jewish population who resented Roman rule. If he said it was not lawful, the Pharisees could report him to the Roman authorities for inciting rebellion. In response to their question, Jesus asks for a denarius, a Roman coin used for taxes, and points out Caesar's image and inscription on the coin. He then delivers the famous line, "Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's." This statement carries a powerful message about balancing worldly responsibilities with spiritual devotion. Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. This phrase signifies that as citizens or members of a society, we have civic duties and responsibilities. It implies that we should fulfill our obligations to authorities, governments, and societies in which we live. Paying taxes, obeying laws, and being responsible citizens are examples of fulfilling this aspect of the verse. Render to God the things that are God's. This part of the verse emphasizes our spiritual and moral responsibilities. Just as Caesar's image was on the coin, implying that it belonged to him, we bear the image of God, implying our belonging to God. This speaks to our duty to live a life aligned with our spiritual values, to love and serve God, and to follow moral and ethical principles. Application today. In today's world, the principle from Matthew chapter 22 verse 21 remains relevant and can guide our actions in various ways. Civic responsibilities. We should engage actively in our communities, obey laws, and participate responsibly in civic duties. This includes paying taxes, voting, and contributing positively to the welfare of society. Spiritual and moral responsibilities. We are called to live lives that reflect our spiritual beliefs. This involves kindness, compassion, honesty, and other virtues. We should prioritize our relationship with God and strive to grow spiritually through prayer, meditation, and acts of worship. Balancing priorities. Balancing our secular responsibilities with our spiritual obligations can be challenging. It's important to find harmony between work, family, civic duties, and personal spiritual growth. Regular self-reflection and prioritization can help maintain this balance. Ethical decision-making. When faced with moral dilemmas, this principle can guide us to make decisions that align with our values and obligations to both society and our spiritual beliefs. In essence, Matthew chapter 22 verse 21 reminds us that we live in a complex world with both earthly and spiritual aspects. It calls for a balanced approach where we honor our responsibilities to both realms, recognizing that our actions in both spheres contribute to our overall character and impact on the world.